Trying to get that bar out of the way, like always. Okay, let me turn on my computer, and so I can hear everything that's going on. Just a second. There I am. Let me turn myself on. Hopefully start hearing myself. Okay, good. I know. All right, we'll just wait for some people to come in. And while that's happening, just adjusting my camera. All right, I guess this is good. Hey Lisa, how are you doing? You're the first one here. Just adjusting my camera a little bit. Hey Artsy girl, how are you? Hey Tony. Okay. You guys, what I really want to get out of the way is, see this thing right here? I don't know why this is here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You guys can see the work, so that's the main thing. Yes, hugs to all. Hey Jenny, how are you doing? I'm glad to see everyone. Hey Kelly, how are you? Dang, people are popping on quick today. Yay! Let's see. I'm going to be working today in my collage book, my 100 Days of Collage, because I am seriously behind. Thank you. Yeah, this is my last, my 100 Days of Collage book. This is the last 2 pages that I've done. And I'm 4 days behind. So I'm going to try to get 4 pages done with you guys, at least 2 or 3. Hey, Butterfly Mom, how are you doing? Hey, Kelly. You like the feather? Isn't this pretty? I love that feather. Okay. Excuse me. So I'm going to be working in this today, doing, like I said, because I'm down by 4 pages. Hey, Jenny's Craft. How you doing? Okay, I'm just reading everybody's thing. So like I said, I'm going to be try to get 4 collages done today because I am so behind in collages. I'm trying to think what I've been doing, but you know, I don't know, just life. Just life is why I've gotten behind. Okay. Looking to read everybody's thing. I think there's a lot of good people. There's a lot of people here already. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I got my brush that I love, and I need to get out some glue. What is everybody working on today? Is everybody working on something? Are you doing mixed media? Are you knitting, collaging? Are you working on anything? Or are you just watching? Watching and socializing. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. All right. Got all my stuff out in front of me. Janice, who is Janice Crafts and More, she said she's just watching. Okay, Butterfly Mom said, Angie, you seen my post in Facebook you liked? Okay, I just saw I'm making ATC cards today. Oh, very good, Butterfly Mom. I saw a project you worked on and you put it in the Facebook group. Did you put another one in there recently, Butterfly Mom? Because I love what you made before. It was beautiful. Yeah, if you have a question or you want me to notice something, yeah, put it in caps. Thanks, Artsy girl. Butterfly Mom, did you post something today or yesterday? Thank you, Janice. So this is what I worked on, my last pages that I worked on in the 100 Days of Collage. I'm almost to 70 collages. So this is what I worked on before that, just to kind of show you what I've been doing. I need to do just a single page right here and do this because I don't know why I skipped that. Anyway, okay, let me get a clip so I can flatten this out before I get to it. How to flatten that out. Let me get a piece of deli paper in here so that I don't have pages sticking together. There we go. Okay, just reading what everyone's saying. Okay, Butterfly Mom says an ATC card yesterday, and guess what I got today? My community tab. Oh, yay! I'm glad you got it. Your community tab. Yay! Thank you, Janice. Yeah, I think I'm close to 70 collages. I mean, I might be at like 67, 68. I don't. I think by the time I finish these 4, I'll be at 70. Yay, Butterfly Mom. I'm so happy for you that you got your community tab. That's awesome. And an ATC card yesterday, and I guess what? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have to go and check it out on our Facebook group. And you guys, if you haven't joined our magical little place, it's our Facebook group that we have, and you can put anything on there. It's like an all for one type of place. If you whatever you do, whatever art you do or crafting you do, you can come and share it with everyone. If you have a business, you can put that down that you have an Etsy shop or whatever you have. If you're selling anything, if you have a if you're on YouTube, you can let us know that. If you have anything, if you go live, you can do. So it's an all-in-one stop shop place. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I know it's so awesome that she got that Butterfly Mom got that. That's so cool. Okay. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at. I have a big pile of collage papers, and I'm doing all my old wall type of papers. That's the ones I'm looking at right now. And also printables mixed in here. So, you know what? I'm loving this. Let's start with this. That's cool, huh? Let me cut the white edges off of it. So is anybody else crafting or arting along with me? I hope so. Okay. All right, I'm just thinking what I want to do. One thing I like to do is I like to take a piece like this and then tear out the bottom. Now you guys are gonna be like, what are you doing? And then tear out like a hole in the middle, like right here. So there's like this little like a torn peekaboo type of thing. See? And then have something underneath that, which I think is really cool. And you only get it by tearing. Okay, here we go. There we go. So whatever's underneath it will peekaboo through, which I think could be really cool. Which I think I want it to be a map. I pulled some maps from some scrapbook paper that I have. Or it might be a love letter that I want. Like I have this map, which I think is cool. See, that could be really cool right there. I like that. Let's see what else we want to do. Also, in that same scrapbook pad, I had like script type of stuff like this. Fabulous, huh? And then like ledger and script type of stuff here. So, oh, I like that. That could be really cool. Or do I want this? Oh, I love that too. Or do I want this? Okay, it's either this or the other one. I think I'm liking this better. So let's put this in here. And I'm going to tear it a little bit. That looks cool. And then I have some my Asian newspaper here. In fact, I have some that I tore out and I put in a bag. Let me see if I can find them. I have so much stuff in front of me. Hope I can find it, what I'm looking for. It might be in here. Okay, let me look. I love these. These I get at Dollar Tree. These are fabulous. And you can just put all kinds of stuff in here. All kind of collage bits, napkins, just whatever to help organize yourself. And I always need help organizing myself, that's for sure. Okay, I'm looking for some stuff from an Asian newspaper, but I can't find it. So I'm just going to pull an Asian newspaper out, okay? And find what I'm looking for in here. What? Let me see. Oh, I already found it. Okay. Alrighty. So what I'm cutting out is this right here. Kind of want like a bold piece in the paper. What I need to do is my printables, I need to go through and print off a bunch more of my printables because I think I've used a lot of them. Because in my printables, I have some of this stuff already done, so I don't have to go look for it. But I need to, like I said, I need to print off some printables. But this is what I'm going to put in here. That's what I cut out of the Asian newspaper, which I love. And I'll check chat here in just a second. Let me see what I'm doing. Oh, I got to trim this up here. Oops. Let's see if things line up. Ooh, I like that. I like to kind of bring like all types of like cultures and languages all together. So like I like creating like almost like little maps of like of different cultures, people, races, all of that. And I always like to bring them all together. So we have Asian going along with English right here. I'll do some of my intuitive writing. Oh, I know what else I want to put on here. I got to find it down here. Just one second, guys. And then I have this book here, which has some, I think it's Arabic type of writing. Most importantly, it's another language from around the world, which I love to put in my work. So that's beautiful. You guys have seen this before. It's nothing new that I've done, but I think I might put that down at the bottom. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I like that. That looks cool. Except this needs to be ripped at the top. No straight edges. Okay. Not always, but I like to work with torn edges most of the time. Most of the time. I like that. That looks cool. All right, let me kind of cut this off at the bottom. And I might throw some more stuff in here too, but this is a good base. So let me take this apart. Okay, so the first thing I got to do is put down this map. All right. Let me take that and get a magazine out. Has glue surface. Okay. I'm getting out a glue surface right now to glue everything down on. Okay. Let me put that aside. All right, let me read chat here. Thanks, Butterfly Mom. Okay. Yes, happy Earth Day. It was on Friday, right? I thought it was yesterday, but I had it wrong. It was on Friday, I believe. Thank you, Janice. You have those clear envelopes too, Butterfly Mom? Yeah, those are the bomb. I love those. Yeah, Lisa, that is an Asian newspaper. We have a place called Chinatown here in Las Vegas. And I go to the Asian grocery store, different Asian grocery stores, and they have these newspapers there. So I picked up a bunch of them. So, yeah, I have like, this one I went to, I loved it. They had like three or four different newspapers. So I picked up quite a few of each so I can put it in my work. I love it. Okay. Thanks, Janice. Janice says she likes that script. Thank you. Okay, and then Butterfly Mom said, I'm enjoying your Facebook girl so much. I have it that day. Is amazing. Thanks, Butterfly Mom. Okay. Let me see if anybody else has anything to say. Oh, Earth Day Festival is today. Okay. Okay. So let me glue this down, this mat down. Glue this down. This is a big piece I'm gluing down. So I'm using, I have a magazine on the side. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, you can't really totally see it, but I'm putting glue on the back of this. Some adhesive. Okay. There we go. Alrighty. So make sure you guys, if you like to do collages or backgrounds, always look at your scrapbook paper. There's so much good scrapbook paper too. I mean, I know I make a lot of my own papers, but there's so much great stuff in scrapbooks with our scrapbook paper. And a lot of us have so much of it. It's another way to use it. And it's the easiest way to get maps and stuff like that. And script and music note paper is in the scrapbook pages. Okay. Hey, 50/50, how are you doing? Glad you made it. Yay. Hey, Carolyn, how are you? Glad you made it. Okay, so let me just see what else I'm doing here. What am I doing? Just kind of see what goes next. Okay. And then I think, does this go at the bottom? Yeah. So the next thing I need to put in is this right here. Okay. Okay. Geez, I'm using some big pieces today. Okay. You know what I needed to do was, I think that'll be all right. I needed to, I have some overhang happening. Well, you know, I'll just match it up like that. And then I'll just have double overhang. Perfect. I'm not sure where the edge ends at here, but I'll just go to the overhang and then we'll trim it at the end. And then, I know I have this going on. Like this. Okay, one thing is I need this not to be so, at the bottom here, not to be so straight across. Okay. All right. I think that's what I want right there. Okay. And we're probably going to use some Tim Holtz Distress inks on these or some coffee staining. I probably have some of this Arabic type of writing that's already coffee stained. I just didn't pull it, so. I have so much like collage material. I really need to kind of go through it and see what I have. For collage material, I have a lot going on. Okay. And I kind of have a lot of my collage material like in piles going on in my room, so I really need to, go through it. All right. There we go. That looks more organic. More organic rips. Like, okay, Angela, more organic rips. What the heck are they talking about? I want it to look like it's been torn. Like it's old. So those straight lines weren't making it look old or torn or ripped, that's for sure. So here we go. Let me scoot this over. Scoot over. Okay. Love that. And then I'm going to put this Asian newspaper in here. But, you know, before I do that, let me trim these edges. I got too much overhang. So I might be off camera for 1 second while I trim this off. There we go. Okay, perfect. And one other thing I'm going to do before is clean my scissors. Nothing's worse than glue buildup on your scissors. Oh my gosh, I hate that. That will definitely ruin the sharpness of the scissors. Okay, get that glue off of there. All right. Cut this straight across, kind of. Now I can put this on the edge. Now that I know where the edge is at. Alrighty. All right, let's get some glue on here. Oops. Alrighty. Oh. Where is my baby wipe at? There it is. All right. There we go. There we go. I think that looks cool. All right, let me start looking at this and see if I want to add different little things. I have this little torn piece of paper. Let me see if I want to put it anywhere. Do I like that? I do like that. Okay, I'm going to use it. Never throw away the little torn pieces of paper. They can be very valuable because they're not, you know, they're just like little torn pieces. They can be so organic in your collages or backgrounds or whatever you're working on. Like that's a piece that you could have thrown away. But look, I just think that looks fabulous. I love that it's kind of over the Asian writing. It's ripped, it's torn. There's some Asian writing coming up behind it. I think that's cool. All right, let me see what everyone's talking about. Hey, Affordably Crafty. Hey, Adrian. Glad to see you guys. Affordably Crafty says, I am working on Crystal BOD's latest crochet vest using Premier Nordic and Gray Skies, my hobby on clearance stash. Oh, cool. Yeah, I have so much yarn from that from the last 3 or 4 years of the Hobby Lobby clearance. I need to start knitting. Is what I need to do. But your project sounds cool, Affordable Crafty. Thanks, Adrian. And then Kim is here. I saw someone say nice, Kim. Welcome, Kim. Glad you're here. Okay. I have 2 cousins named Kim, one on each side of the family. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna go back up real quick because I think I haven't said hi to everybody. Okay, Affordably Crafty wants to know what I'm creating today. What I'm doing is working on a collage. I'm doing this project called 100 Days of Collage. So every day you're supposed to do a collage, but I'm down by like 4 days. So I'm trying to try to do 4 of these collages. This is 1, 2, and then 2 more pages. And this right here is my own jelly prints that I do. Also, I do a lot of printables from my jelly prints, but this is an original jelly print. This is some scrapbook paper I'm using. This is an actual newspaper. So I'm just doing collages. for my 100 days of collage. So that's what I'm working on today. Okay, I'm just looking to see who else I've missed. Hey Jerry, how are you doing? Okay, Thrifty 50. Stay as long as you can. I understand. You have other things you have to get done today. That's for sure. I did a bunch of stuff this morning, like always. Ran to Home Depot with my husband. Made breakfast. Did the dishes. You know, all the stuff. Affordable coffee. What is a jelly print? Okay. You get a jelly plate. Let me show you let me show you my jelly plate. I don't know if you've done jelly printing before on jelly plates. I'm going to get my jelly plate out so I can show you. Just a second. I have stuff on my jelly plate right now. That needs to come off. Okay. So now this is a homemade jelly plate, okay? And I made an 11 by 17 jelly plate in a cookie sheet. So it's just gelatin. Okay, and then you put paint on here. And then you take like something that has texture in it. So this is a jelly plate right here. It looks weird because I'm sitting it on top of my book, but this is a jelly plate here. I normally have it vertically, not horizontally, but whatever. So this is a jelly plate. Like I said, it's just gelatin really. And you put paint on it, different colors of paint, like acrylic paint, and then you put some type of a design into onto the plate like this. This is a shower mat, and you roll that on and just kind of press that down. It leaves an impression in the plate, and then you put whatever type of paper on it like this, and then you bring up and make prints on it. So that's what a jelly plate is. And that's how I created this paper right here. Now, there's plenty of jelly plates that you can purchase, and I do have one that I have purchased, but I like using this jelly plate because it's an 11 by 17, and I can make 2 prints at a time. So, I love it. Hi Jerry, how are you doing? Yeah, an affordable craft. If you want, you can go back to not last week. Well, just my last video. I did a whole jelly printing session for like an hour. So you can go back and check out that video if you want to see, if you want to check that out, you can. Hey Kimberly, how are you doing? Thank you. Thank you, Kimberly. Okay, so let's continue on. And I have a bunch of jelly prints here that I will kind of show, some jelly prints that I've been working on in just a second. All right, let me get rid of this. Okay, so I'm looking to see if I want to do anything else with this. I do want to, I think I need to age this up a little bit. It looks too new. So I'm going to use some Tim Holtz Distress ink on it. And we'll see if we want to do some embellishing also. All right. All right, so I got some Tim Holtz Distress inks here. Of course, always vintage photo. I love rusty hinges, so let's just use those two. I have those right here on top. You know what other color I love? We might use some Distressed Oxide, Aged Mahogany. This is gorgeous. I don't hear very many people saying they use that color. It's really pretty. I'll use it first. Okay, why are my hands so gooked? Okay, 1, 2, I need another one of these. Just a second. I'm looking for these makeup brushes. That's what I like to use for my to put these distress inks on. Where the heck are the rest of them? Just a second. I know they're right here. Here they are. You know what? You can't see what's in front of your face. Okay. Vintage photo, walnut stain. Okay. Got enough of these. Just a second, guys. Look at my hands. I don't even know where this ink came from. Where all this black came from. Oh, you know what? I was touching this roller that I was using. And it's probably not dry. That's probably where it all came from. All right, let me get my hands just not so good looking. Just a second. Thank you, Jerry. Kimberly says she's doing chores, but she's still looking. Thanks, Adrian. Okay. Yeah, I got my hands semi-clean. That was just annoying having my hands look like that. All right. Let's age this up a little bit. It's just looking too light. It looks too light, too new compared to like this, right? So we will age that up right now. I'm going to use some vintage photo first. Let's throw some vintage photo on here too. We know about how I like anything looking new. I don't. I like it to look old, aged, like we found it in some archaeological dig. Like I always say, I want it to look like an old wall or it came out of the ground. Okay, and now it does. I love Tim Holtz Distress Inks. Look what they do. Or the oxides. They just automatically give age. So quick and easy too. I just want to show you what this aged mahogany looks like. Let's just throw a little of that somewhere. This aged mahogany is fabulous. It's so pretty. Where do I want to put it at? Let's just put it here at the bottom. In this corner down here. It's such a pretty color. And I don't think people use it enough. You know, let's do it all the way around the edge here. Look, isn't that pretty? Let me bring the camera down. Ooh. Isn't that color pretty? I love aged mahogany. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I can throw some more of the aged mahogany right into here. Just on top of the jelly print, which I think will look really pretty. You can throw some of that right here too. Okay. Let's get crazy. Let's put some aged mahogany over here too. All right. I better stop with the aged mahogany or there's going to be aged mahogany everywhere. I love Walnut Stain. It gives it like a really good dirt look. like great, Angela. Dirt. But you know what? You need some dirt, right? When you're making things look aged. So let's just put some of the Walnut Stain really, really close to the more of the edges here. When you need to add the dirt, get the Walnut Stain out. There we go. We can add a little more dirt into here. I know I'm crazy sitting here talking about dirt. Okay. See how that just brought it together? Just, thank God for Tim Holtz Distress Inks. What would we do without those? We'd be using some acrylic paint. That's what we'd be doing without those. I love this. I think this turned out cool. Very, very cool. And like I said, if for people who hadn't come out, I like to make things look old age, like they came out of the ground or they're an old wall. There's a lot of language and information. I also like it to look like, really in the end, I like it to look like a little map from around the world of all different kind of cultures and bringing cultures together, because we have Asian here, we have English here, we have Arabic here, and then I'm going to do some intuitive writing on here somewhere. Where am I going to do it? I'll do some intuitive writing right here, okay? And we will use, am I going to use, oh yeah, let's do it. Let me get my brush that I got. These are these Asian brushes that I got at Daiso. They're fabulous. And I'm going to use some of the ink that I got from Daiso. I keep it in this little jelly jar. And let's do some intuitive writing. And we'll do some right here. It looks very just Asian influence kind of, I think. Which I love. There we go. I think that looks cool. There we go. Let's also, with this ink, let's just throw some crosses in here or there, because I love crosses. We'll do 3 little groups of 3 crosses, just because I just love them. I do not know why I love crosses, but I do. Very cool. And I've also been putting some algebraic equations in my work, and also some what else is it called? Roman numerals. So let's let this dry, and then we'll do some more stuff with, like, we'll do some Roman numerals on here. I'll throw some algebraic equations in here, and anything else that I want to put on. But let's let this dry, and we will start another collage and then come back to that. I will also read chat here in just a second. All right, just trying to straighten myself up a tad bit because I'm a mess. Okay. All right, let me look at chat here. Thank you, Butterfly Mom. You're very sweet. Thank you so much. Yeah, and you guys, if you haven't subscribed to each other's channel, definitely do that. In fact, you know, everyone you're talking to right now, write their names down so you can go back and go subscribe to their channel, so that everybody gets gets a little bit of publicity here. Yes, I love. Okay, so Adrian says, yes, I love to enjoy your work. I feel at ease watching you work. Your magic. Oh, you're so sweet, Adrian. Thank you so much. Thank you, Janice. Yeah, Adrian, I would get a few oxides. I would get a few oxides. Yeah, I would get a few. I was trying to read while I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to do too many things. Yeah, I would get a few oxides, and my favorites are the ones I just showed you. And I would get the oxides. I would even just go for the distress inks, but get the oxides, because these, when you mix them with water, they don't just distress out, they oxide out. So it shows some oxidation when you hit them with water. It's really cool. So I would get these, but I love Vintage Photo, of course. Walnut Stain is a great one. These are the ones I would get first. Rusty hinges, because rusty hinges is fabulous, and then that mahogany, that aged mahogany. These are the 4 I would get first. And a lot of times they have, whenever they have them 50% off at Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, that's when I would pick them up. Or if you can get them when they clearance them out, which this year I don't believe Hobby Lobby clearanced out the inks, the distressed inks. I kept going back, and they never seemed like they never clearanced out any of the Tim Holtz stuff yet. And it seemed like they would have already done it if they were going to. So I don't know. I don't know what happened with the Tim Holtz clearancing this year. All right, so I'm going to do this page here. Let me put this glue page thing down so I can bring back my collage papers. I told you guys I would show you some stuff that you can do on the jelly plate. Like, this is something I do on the jelly plate, and I do this like this just to make it look like an old wall. I absolutely love that. This is a jelly print right here, but it's actually a printable of my jelly plates. This is a print on my jelly plate. And the reason they're torn is because I've already been using them. So this is also done on my jelly plate. It's a jelly print with a script stamp, with a script stencil over it, which I love. Let me show you some other stuff. This is a whole piece from my jelly plate that I've done, but this is a print. This is in my printable, so it's a print of a jelly. So I make jelly prints, and if I like them, I make prints out of them so that I can put them in a printable kits. I'm just going to share a few more. This is done on my jelly plate, and this is done with a lot of metallics, like metallic gold, metallic bronze. This was done on the jelly plate. And it was actually a book page for a piece of paper, which is fabulous because then whatever is in the background on the page will show through the jelly print. So just wanted to share those with you. These are circles that I do on the jelly plate. This is another circle I do on the jelly plate. It looks real rustic. This is something else I did on the jelly plate, which I really love. I love the brown and the gray. And as you can see, I'm not trying to get, perfect prints. I try to get stuff that looks like it's old, aged, old walls, old caves. That look. In fact, I like this, so I'm going to use this first for this next collage. Where are my scissors? So if you want to look at some of my jelly prints that I've created and made them into printables, you can go to my Etsy shop. There's a clickable link below. Every 5 pages is $2.50, and you just download them. And so you can go there and check them out. I have printables for January, February, March, April. Yeah, 4 months of them. So, and I'll show you the ones I have for this month, for April. It was, it's all done in like oranges and magentas, which I know sounds really weird when I'm working with neutrals like I am right now, but they're really cool. So I'll show you guys those at the end if you want to see them, because they'll be part of the giveaway. Okay, I'm loving this. I'm going to rip this and I'm going to do the same thing, but do it over on this side. I'm going to rip a little hole in the middle here. Just a second and I'll be back. Okay, so I ripped a little hole here, which I think is going to look cool. So we're going to have to put something here to go in there, which I think will be fabulous. Oh, I keep touching this page over here. I probably should have dried it with like the blow dryer or something. It's okay. All right, let me see what else I want to do. Oh, I think I want to. Oh, I like that. That looks cool. Okay. All right. Now let's see what else. What else? This is some scrapbook paper that's like a ledger. And it's like a ledger and like handwriting script. That might look cool here. Let's see. Let's move that out of the way. And so everything pretty much I've shown you are in a printable kit. Like this is in a printable kit. This is in a printable kit. No, this isn't in a printable kit right yet. I just made this the other day, so it'll be in a printable kit pretty soon, probably next month. But there's plenty of stuff that looks like this in the printable kit. So yeah, I'm not liking this, so that's gonna go. I'm not liking that. Let me see if I like this over here. Or maybe I need a map. Ooh, I do like that. And I'll be putting something else over this, but I think I do like that. Okay. All right. I haven't looked at chat for a minute, so I will here in just a second. Let me just kind of put some things together here. Kind of get somewhere with this really quickly. I'm just looking at this piece of map I have over here. So I'm looking at this map here. And I'm kind of feeling this right here. Love it. Like that. All right, you guys, you know what? I am going to use the blow dryer because this is still getting wet and I'm starting to smear this right here. So let me get my blow dryer and turn that on because I'm just smearing ink and I don't want to keep smearing ink everywhere. So let me plug my blow dryer in. Let me plug my blow dryer in. Oh, hopefully I don't. I have a little short in this extension cord, so my lights may go out for a second while I'm dealing with this cord. Hope I don't electrocute myself. Well, if you hear me scream, you know I electrocuted myself. Okay, just a second. Oh, I can't get this out. All right. All right, I don't know why I can't get this in this thing. All right, you guys, just a second. All right, I'm not able to plug this in right now. This thing right here is too thick for my extension cord that I have, which is weird. Okay, I guess I won't be blow drying it because I can't plug this in right now. All right, never mind. All right, hopefully this dries pretty quickly here. Oh, it's starting to dry, thank goodness. All right, let me read what people are saying. Adrian says Angela's zoning into her art. Thanks, Janice. Hi, Loretta. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Glad to have you. What are you working on today, Loretta? Oh, you're so sweet, Adrian. Thank you so much. You can't stay long, Loretta. Okay, well, I'm glad you came and and joined us for as long as you can. Hey, Ruby, how are you doing? I don't think I said hi to Ruby Rhodes yet. Jerry, did I say hi to you yet? Well, if I didn't, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. Carolyn, did I say hi to you? If I didn't, welcome. I'm glad to have you here. Okay. I went back up. And you guys make sure that if you guys want, if you guys have something that you want to tell me or for me to see, make sure you put it in caps. And that way I make sure that I don't skip anything or skip anyone. Because I don't do that on purpose. That's for sure. I appreciate that you guys all show up because you could be doing anything else with your time. So I totally appreciate it. Okay. All right, so we're going to start out with these pieces right here on this one and glue these down. And I'm probably going to add stuff to it. All right, let me put this down. So this needs to go down first. All right, let me get my magazine back out. This is the one I was using. There they are. Okay. These are the magazines we get for free here, Las Vegas Weeklies, and they're big and they're really huge. And so my husband, whenever he goes to, we have an Albertsons here, they always have them there. He picks me up a couple of them so I can have some glue surfaces. Plus, any of your free magazines like that are good for collage material too. So as I'm using these as a collage base, I also look at the pictures because sometimes I end up ripping some of the pictures out and use them for collage. Okay. All right, let me see about scooting this over a little bit. Can you still see? Yeah, you guys can still see. Ooh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put the... I'll do it right now. My deli paper. Gotta put that behind here or I'll be gluing pages together. There we go. All right, what's next? I think this is next, yeah. How do I want to do this? I think like that. And you know, actually, I don't want to cut that off. Yeah, let's trim this edge off here. Yeah, we'll trim that off. All right. So for people who don't always join me, what I'm doing is, you can't see me, but I'm on the side using my magazine that I just showed you as a glue surface. And then when I'm done using it as a glue surface, I can just turn the page and always have a fresh glue surface. I don't have, glue everywhere. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in just a second. Just for those who are new to my channel, there's always somebody new, and I may not know what I'm doing over here on the side, so I'm going to show you. So I use this as a glue surface. So I put down my collage bit, and then I use this as a glue surface. Now this is all, this is all sticky, right? So just turn the page, and now I have a new fresh page to work on that's not sticky. Just keeps your work area a lot cleaner and keeps you more organized. So anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Okay, what do I want to do? Do I want it like this? Or do I want this over this? Nope, this over this. Okay, so this goes down next. You know, let me trim this. So I might be off camera for a second, but I got to trim the edges off here. All right. I know for some of you, explaining my little glue book thing over here is kind of redundant, but like I said, there's always new people watching, and so I kind of feel the need to, explain things that I've explained a lot of times, just because there's always new people. Oh, I like this map up here. That looks cool. And then this jelly print will go on top of here. And remember, I took that middle part and I ripped this out right here. So I think that looks really cool. It makes it look more aged and old and time worn. I love it. I discovered doing that by accident. I had a piece that had a rip in the center of it, and I used it. I thought, ooh, I love that. I need to do that on purpose. So now I've started doing that. It's like the best way to get new techniques is just by practicing, by doing. And as you're doing, you're just going to come up with new things all the time. All right, I need to get some glue on this right here. There we go. Oh, I ask this every week. Did anybody else see Bridgerton yet? Very few people watch my channel like that movie. Like that show. It's my obsession. I watched it like 3 or 4 times. I love it. Season 1 and season 2. Love them both. Obsessed. Okay. I think this is looking pretty cool. And again, I will age the map and age some of this. I call it love letters. Whenever I see something with the script like that, I call it a love letter. We'll age some of that. And also need to trim the edges off. Okay, let's see if this is dry over here. Yeah, this is dry over here. So we can work on this now too. Just a second. I got to trim off all these edges. Okay. Just a second. We just trim all this up a little bit so I know where the edge is. All right. Alrighty, there we go. Also, let me clean my scissors. There we go. All right, I'm going to get out my I'm going to get these out again. Use some of the tin waltz oxide. If you want these to use these on your inks, your distress inks, or even on your what do you call them? Oh, why do I forget the name of what I'm talking about? I'll show you guys. These right here, pastels. Like I have Jane Davenport pastels. These are good. You can use them on these too, which are fabulous. So you get these at Dollar Tree in the makeup section. And when you see them, pick up, you know, quite a few of them, because they don't always have them. They have them throughout the year, but then they sell out and then they don't restock them for a while. So there, that nicely aged that up a little bit. We'll just throw a little bit of brown in through here too. Just to kind of muck things up a little bit. Oh! Just dropped my vintage photo on the ground. Okay. Let's take a little walnut stain. Take some dirt. Let me bring that up a little bit so I'm not right underneath the stupid thing right here. Let me see if I can move this over a little bit so you guys can see. All right. Let me see something. No, that isn't going to do anything. All right. I'm trying to, I just hate this thing being in the way right here. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. All right. So now I'm using Walnut Stain, the one I call Dirt. I'm going to put that right on the edge. Really age that up a little bit. I'll do it right here too. Okay. I'm going to take some of that dirt and just darken it in areas on this map too. Perfect. And also right into here. Love it. All right. All right, I'll check chat here in just a second. I'm just looking to see what else I want to do. Okay, I'm not sure here what else I want to do yet, but I know over here I want to do some what do you call it? Some algebraic equations on here. And also some Roman numerals. So I have some cheat sheets that I put in plastic for Roman numerals. And then I went online also and made some cheat sheets of algebraic equations that I can put into my artwork. And then I have some African and native symbols that I have drawn, hand drawn myself, that I'll start adding in. Okay, so let's first start with some algebraic equations. I have a few different sheets of those. This sheet, which has a whole bunch on here, and then this sheet right here. So let's bring this camera down so you guys can see a little bit better. let me get my pen that I like to use for this. So I'm going to use the Le Pen for this. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Good, Janice. I'm glad you're back. Okay. Yes, Lisa. Like Bob Ross says, happy little accidents. I love Bob Ross. Oh, just love him. Okay. Oh, Janice, you're very sweet. Thank you. Hi, Mari. How are you doing? Good to see you. Glad you came. Mari, you're so sweet. She says, I love to see what you're dreaming up. You are such an inspiration, Angie. Every single time I learn something new. Thank you, Mari. That is so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Loretta said, Angie, did you get an April done in my plan? Angie, I did get April done in my planner. Oh, good. Good job. Awesome. And thank you, Loretta. Loretta says, beautiful work, learning new things from you. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm just looking to see if, okay, I think I've read everything. All right. All right, so on this page here, I think I'm close enough. Yeah, I'm going to do some algebraic equations on here. I know that to some people that sounds crazy to put that in your art, but I actually saw this idea at Hobby Lobby. It was, what the heck is his name? Albert Einstein. It was a picture of Albert Einstein, and it was a picture, someone had drawn him, and in the background, it was all black, like a black chalkboard with white chalk, and it had algebraic equations all around him. And I thought, that looks so cool in the artwork. So I've started putting it in my artwork in the background. So mainly using it like little marks. I love it. And I remember when I did algebra, I've said this before, I loved writing out the equation. To me, it kind of felt like art when I was writing the equations out before I was going to solve them. So I've always liked writing out algebraic equations. I didn't always love algebra. I learned to love algebra after I found the right teacher and the right tutor. Before that, I couldn't stand math. But once I found the right tutor and the right teacher, it all fell into place for me. So you can see me. I'm just writing them. Hopefully you guys can see those. Okay, see how I wrote those? Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to write out some equations here for a minute. I'll do another one right here. Divided by 6 over 6n. And sometimes I take liberties and I just start making up my own stuff. Like I may have n to the second plus 11n, and I may, instead of write 11n, write 11b. Just take divided by 10. Sometimes I just start making up my own. I just use the cheat sheet as a starting point. So this says plus 2n. I'm going to put plus 2a minus 80, but I'm going to put minus 80 to the second power. Just for the heck of it. Because I can. So this is only 17 over 2, but I'm going to do 17 to the second over 2b. And then it says plus 10m to the second. I'm going to do 10m to the third. And it just has the number 17, but I'm going to put 17a. I just like to, It's just mark making in my book. I love it. All right, let's do another one here. This is b to the second minus 7b plus 10. I'll do 10 to the second minus 1 over 3b. And this whole thing over b minus 2 to the second power. So I think that's enough algebraic equations. All right. I think that's just a fun way to make marks, putting some algebraic equations in there. I'm going to put some Roman numerals right here. And you know, I'm going to use a different pen so that they're thicker, so they really stand out more. There we go. Well, maybe I want to use a different pen than that even. Just a second, let me see. Okay, this one's good. So I'm going to use this pen here. It's just a little bit thicker pen. There's 4. Let's do 5. Let's do 6. We'll skip this equation. We'll do 7. We'll do 8. I think this is 9. Yeah, and then 10. So let me see if you guys are seeing those. Yeah, you guys are seeing the algebraic. Those So it's just another way of making marks by using Roman numerals. I'm going to throw some more Roman numerals up here at the top, just for fun. Let's see, what am I doing? All right. And if I mess up, I just make up a Roman numeral. Doesn't matter. It's just mark making, you know? It's just something to make marks. There we go. So I added some more Roman numerals right there. And I could use my my Asian pointed brush again, but I'm not going to because I don't want to have to wait for the ink to dry. So to get that same type of look, I'm going to use a brush marker, this Jane Davenport one, which I love. And I'm going to make some marks from my Native and African symbols to make some more marks. And I love this right here, this symbol. What does that symbol mean? Does it mean serendipity? I have the meaning of it somewhere. Where do I have the meaning of it at? I don't always know all the meanings of the symbols that I have found, the African and Native symbols. Sometimes they say them, sometimes they don't say them. So just looking to see if I don't have another cheat sheet of those. I know I do. All right, I'm not going to keep searching. Whatever. All right. I think I'm going to put that symbol right here. Cool. Love it. But see how this acts like that Asian brush? I love this. I think that she calls it, Jane Davenport calls this the inky quill pen, or ink to quill pen, something like that. Anyway, this pen is fabulous. I love it. All right, do I want to do anything else anywhere? Well, here's another symbol. I'll put it at the top of here. I don't have the meaning of this. But to me, it looks like two, what do you call these? Spears coming together. So to me, this means something like protection. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm going to call it for right now. That's a cool little symbol. Okay. All right, let's look at this other page here and see what this other page can use. All right, we'll do some intuitive writing. Right down the side right here. Let me see what other people are saying. Bye, Loretta. Thank you for coming. Welcome back, Carolyn. Hi, Iris. How are you doing? Glad you're here. Yeah, okay. Iris says she watched Hey Patty, how are you doing? So good, glad you joined. Yay! You guys, Patty's awesome. She also does a lot of jelly printing, mixed media. She goes live also. I think she was live this morning. Patty, let people know if you were live this morning and what time you're live. Love her channel, and she has Patty does a lot of great art. Love it. Okay. So I'm going to take my brush pen. Instead of using my Asian brush that I got from Daiso with the ink, I'm going to use this just so that we can dry quickly. Because if not, I'm going to have that same problem I had over here. But I'm going to do some intuitive writing over here. Patty, I'm doing some of that intuitive writing that we learned from oh God. How could I forget her name? Patty, help. What is her name? Who taught us about intuitive writing? Oh my gosh. Sometimes my mind just draws blanks. I hate that. Sometimes I have people's names written down here. Do I have her name written down? Because Robin McClendon. There we go. I literally write people's names down because I draw blanks. I just draw blanks. All right. So there's some intuitive writing there. With the same thing, I'm going to go ahead and do some crosses, just because you guys know I love to do crosses. Just some quick crosses here and there. Just a few here and there. Okay. I'm looking to see if I want to do some Roman numerals. I think I do, and I don't know, for some reason I'm seeing Roman numerals like right here. So let's do some. I'm going to use the same pen. I'm not going to switch pens. And by not switching pens, I'm doing some really bold Roman numerals. But I think this looks cool. Cool. This is probably the loosest I've ever done Roman numerals. Usually I do them with a finer pen. But I don't know, I just feel like doing it with this. So there we go. All right, so I threw some Roman numerals in there. Let's throw in some, now I'm going to go with the finer pen. Let's go in with this pen here, and I'm going to do some algebraic equations on here. And then we'll do some native and African symbols also. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys went over and joined Patty's channel. She's awesome. Thanks, Butterfly Mom. Thanks, Patty. Okay, Mari said, did you also do a violet page in the 100 Days of Collage? I did. You know, I did the work. I did the color purple for the 100 Days of Collage. I did that. I did a bunch of printable. I actually did a bunch of jelly prints about a month ago with purple. But I'm going to create purple next week since I know that Froyle Arts, she's doing purple this week. I will do a few purple pages. Patty says, I've not streamed for a few weeks, just had a shoulder surgery. Thanks so much, Angie. Oh, you're welcome. I hope you're healing. I hope you heal fast. Thank you, Butterfly Mom. Okay, Northern Snowbird, you said you sent my information to the Etsy store. Okay. I think I got your address and stuff, and I sent your stuff out, I believe. Yeah. All right, I'm going to do some, for people who just got here, I like to, in my backgrounds and my collages, I like to add algebraic equations. So that's what these are, and I do little cheat sheets that I find online of a bunch of algebraic equations. So I'm going to put some of those in here. Also, I have a bunch of symbols that I went online and then hand drew some African and native symbols. And I'm going to add some of these on this page also. Okay. Okay. But first I'm going to do these algebraic equations. And I hope I'm close enough so you can see me do some of these. Let's see. We'll do some at the bottom like I always like to do. N minus 1. And I'll bring it up here in just a second after I do it to show you. 12n to the second. Plus 30n. I'm going to make that to the second. You know, I need a pen that's not so fine. I'll use this one, this Kelly Creates pen. And you may not be able to see what I'm doing, but I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring it up here in just a second as soon as I finish this equation. Yeah, this is better. Okay. Plus 9n minus 2. And 12n to the second. That's why I'm saying it out loud so you know what I'm doing. 30 minus n. And I'm going to say to the second. That wasn't really what the equation was originally, but what the heck. Just so you can kind of see. Bring that up a little bit. There we go. See down here at the bottom, that's where I put the algebraic equation. Okay. Let me leave my book up there like that so you guys can see. Oh, this thing right here that's in the way is just making me so mad. Anyway. I will work on that for next week of getting that out of the way. I'm going to do another algebraic equation right here, but I'm going to do it this way. 8n. I know it's something simple to probably get that stupid thing out of the way. N plus 8, I'm going to say to the second, minus 7n to the second, plus 56n to the second over what? 7n to the second, plus 7nb. And I'll show you again. I did it kind of like sideways, but see, it's right here. And I like it because it's mark making and it's not super obvious. But it just adds something to the whole thing. I like it. I really like doing it. Let's add another equation over here. 2 over 4v minus 24 plus v minus 1 over 4v minus 24. And I'm going to say 24 to the second. Sometimes I just make stuff up like that at the end, just to make it look even cooler. So again, there it is. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to do one more equation because I just feel like I need to do one right here. I love doing this algebraic equation over this script writing here, over this love letter. I call it, whenever I see script writing, I call it a love letter. I don't know if it's a love letter or not, but sounds good. 45n plus 45. Okay. Plus 3x over 4v2 minus 24v. And then let's just do minus 3 to the second. I just made that up. And right here, let's do 3b to the third. Just because it makes it look cooler. So see? All right. So that's enough of the algebraic equations. Let's throw another one of those symbols in there. This is, I'm not sure if this is an African or a native. It's probably both. But to me, it looks like it's two spears crossed together. And to me, this looks like it would mean protection. I'm not sure it means protection, but I'm going to go with that because that's what it looks like to me. I'm going to put that right here. So I'm using these native and African symbols as making marks. And so anyone who's new, it's almost like the artwork I'm doing. It's like making maps, bringing different cultures together around the world. And it's a map to do it. I'm not saying that it is like, that's exactly what it is, but that's what it's representing. Which is why I have the map in my work, why I have my own writing, the Roman numerals, numbers. Numbers are a universal, is a universal language. I guess numbers are, this is what I learned. Numbers are the same. No matter what language you're talking, numbers are universal. Which is why cultures will come here, different cultures will come here, and they'll be like engineers and things like that, because there's not such a language barrier with numbers. Numbers are universal. Over here on this page, I have that Asian writing right here. I have some Arabic writing right here. This is English. I have a lot of English in here. And then plus my intuitive writing. I have African and native symbols. So see, it's a really like, to me, these are like creating maps of bringing people together, cultures together, language together. I don't know. I guess it's the way I believe we should live together in peace. So I think this is looking good. I think this is good. Let me just see if I want to add anything else. And I also will check chat here in just a second, you guys. You guys know how I like to get crazy with these. I know it's going to sound nuts. People haven't been on my channel before. Stickers. You're like, what the heck are you talking about stickers? You're going to ruin it. But they're not regular stickers. They're like stuff that are vintagey like this. I get them from Dollar Tree. They're not normal stickers. They look like pieces of metal, like very Tim Holtzy kind of cool stuff. I don't see anything I want to add. I think I'm done. I've done a lot of stuff on here. I'm just going to check my little bag full of goodies over here and see if there's anything else I want to add. But I think I'm pretty sure I'm done. Let me just make sure. Let me make sure. See, this is what I'm talking about. These are stickers. But look, these are not normal stickers, you guys. I get these at Dollar Tree, and look how, like, vintagey and grungy and Tim Holtz they look. Aren't they fabulous? Obsessed. I need to get more. I've used so many of these, you guys. I'm running really super low on them. You know, let's just add, this one is just so generic. Let's add this one on here. And it can go anywhere. I'll put it here at the top. It's so cool and generic looking that I can just put it anywhere. And this is on here, but I will go back and use hot glue and hot glue it on there to make sure it stays. But see how cool that looks like there, right there? It's such a cool generic piece that you could put that anywhere. I love this handle right here. This may go somewhere. I see chat going like crazy, so I will check the chat in just a second, like I said. Yeah, let's put this here. Like a little handle to open the page. Isn't that cool right there? I'll bring that up a little bit so you guys can see it. Oh, you can't see it like that. Let me bring the book back over. Maybe you can see it now. Isn't that cool? I love that. Okay. All right, that's enough adding. I've added enough stuff to this page. And what time are we at? 3:38. Dang, time just goes so quick, you guys. We only got 20 more minutes of this chat. Or of this live. That's crazy. Time goes so fast. All right, so this page is done. The only other thing I can do is just do a little, and I'll do it right now, do a little edging. Do a little shading or shadowing around the edges. And we'll do that really quickly. I'm going to use a Faber-Castell gelato and my water brush. All right, but let me first look at chat now, see what people are saying. Okay. Thanks, Patty. Aren't those some cool stickers? I know when I say stickers, people are like, what do you mean stickers? That sounds tacky. But those stickers are ridiculously cool. I just need to get some more. I haven't been to Dollar Tree for a couple, maybe a week. I need to go there and get some of those, get some more, stock up. Thanks, Butterfly Mom. Okay, so crossed arrows are friendship. Okay, thank you, Mari. I will remember that. I'll have to write that down on my page here. Okay, I'm just reading real quick. I'm reading chat right now, just seeing what people are saying. Thanks, Janice. Thank you, Artsy Girl. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thanks, Carolyn. Carolyn says she likes those Dollar Tree stickers, too. Adrian says she has a few. She needs to find some more. Let's see. Thanks, Adrian. You're very sweet. Aw, Adrian said all of your pages would make great printables. You're so sweet. Thank you. And I do that. Like I will take a picture. What I do sometimes for printables is I've created these right out of a lot of my printables and also my jelly prints, right? So I'll go and I'll take a picture of this and that'll be a printable. Sometimes I do that. Or sometimes I'll just take a picture of just a little section and that'll be a printable. So I could make 4 printables out of one page because I could just take a picture of just this section, just this section, just this section. So these pages here you'll see in printables. Okay, let me take my gelato here and go around the edges. 1 second. Okay, I got some trimming to do. Just a moment. Got a little overhang there. And do I have overhang over here too? Let's see. No, I trimmed it. Okay. Let's remove the wax paper. And then you guys, in just about 20 minutes, we'll do the giveaway. Oh, actually 15 minutes we'll do the giveaway. So let me go around and do some smoky, shadowy edging. I always say you don't have to just use a black gelato. You can use a watercolor pencil to do this. You can use a Stabilo to do this. I have Jane Davenport's water soluble crayons. I used pretty much both of those up, so I need to get some more of hers. All right, you guys, I got to move you up a little bit. Sorry. There we go. Let me move this up here so you can see. Okay. I'm going underneath this camera here, or my phone, I should say. To do this, to also do this type of, this nice little shadowy black thing I'm doing right now, you could also use a oil pastel. If you use an oil pastel, all you have to use is the heat of your finger to smear it. You don't have to wet your finger. You don't have to use what I'm using now, which is a water brush. The water brush thing I love because it's just so quick and easy. I don't get my finger all black. I've seen a few girls use this, the water brush, a couple months ago, and I was like, oh. I was like, duh, Angela, why have you not been using the water brush to smear your smoky edges before now? Some things are just such a great idea. They're so obvious, and I can't believe I hadn't been doing it before. So this adds just the most beautiful shadow or shading to finish off my pages. And also, so I have some white right here where I didn't quite get my collaging. So I am gonna use my Stabilo there. Where is my Stabilo? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. So you could use this Stabilo for the edging too, like I just did. You don't have to just use that water-soluble crayon. But when I'm doing something really big, like around the whole book, I like to use that crayon because it's a lot faster. This I like to use like in the crevice, like this, like I'm doing right now, to kind of get things to, not to have any of these white spots that I have right now. Or if I need to do some shading, like around, like whatever, like if I wanted to put some shading here, it's good to use this for that too, for like finer areas. But like I said, if what you have is a Stabilo, you can use that Stabilo for all the edging all the way around. Also, you can always use a black watercolor pencil if you don't have either one of these. I always try to tell you guys that all the different things you can use. There's always more than one way with mixed media, which makes mixed media awesome. There's not one way to do anything in mixed media. It's endless. There's so many ways of doing things. I love it. Okay. So that is the final on those two pages. I like the way that came out. Let me drink some water. Hey Rose, how are you doing? So glad you made it. Okay. So that's how these two pages turned out. I think they turned out pretty cool. Hope you guys like them. Okay. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to get started on one more collage on this page over here for the next 10 minutes. And then at 4 o'clock, we'll do the giveaway. So we got 10 more minutes of collaging. And then we will do the giveaway. And if you want anything last week, I sent them out, everything out. So everything's been sent out. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate it. All right. Sorry guys, just a second. I'm just trying to get some of this stuff put away so I can just start one more collage. And like I said, I probably won't finish it, but we'll just get started with one more. All right, I'm looking at this piece over here. This is another jelly print I did on black cardstock using metallics and using a stencil, a number and letter stencil. I'm seeing this, I'm loving it, so we're going to use it. And we might use it here, or we might use it up here at the top. I think we might do this at the top. Fabulous. Okay, what else do we got? What else do we got? This is also one of my jelly prints, some of my intuitive writing. So I did a jelly print and then intuitive writing over that. And this is just a piece I had left over that I've torn and used. Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. We might use, this is another one of my printables. I collaged a bunch of different elements together and made this collage, and then I used some Tim Holtz Distress ink over the whole thing. So I might be using some of that down here at the bottom. Oh, I like that. Okay, let me trim off the white edges because we don't want any white edges ever. No wire hangers. That's what I feel like I'm saying when I say no edges or no white edges. Also, I can't stand, pretty much can't stand straight edges. White edges or straight edges. I'm not going to say all the time because there is a place and time for white edges maybe and for straight edges. I don't know when, but there probably is. All right. All right, I'm loving this so far. All right, let me see what else I want to do. Let me see. Do I want any script or anything like this at all? No, I do not. No. It's amazing when you just put things up, you just automatically can look at it and go, no, absolutely not. Okay, this I'm liking. So this is another jelly print I showed you earlier. It's one of the ones I do to make look like old walls, old doors, old caves. And I like that. Rip the bottom. Yeah, I like that. All right, let me see what else I can throw on here. Listen to me. Let me see what else I can throw on here. I'm liking these circles. And I'm really liking these half ones. They look all aged and beat up. Let me cut one out. I could possibly be using one of these. Where are my scissors? All right, I don't know where my big ones are at, but here's some smalls. We'll see if we want this. Do I want this on here? I don't know. Maybe not. All right, I'm just going to try something. Nope, I don't like that. Okay, never mind. That is why we try things, because you never know. But this will be set aside for something else. But you know what I might like? All right, I'm going to cut out this circle. I might like this one. I don't know. These circles I just showed you will be in printables. I just took pictures and made prints of those recently. Oh, let me finish the circular motion of this. That might go like this. Let me look and see what it looks like there. Oh, I kind of like that. Okay. All right, I'm liking this right here. Let's just glue this down. And we'll probably be adding some more stuff to it, but let's just glue it down. So at least I have a good base for adding anything else to it. All right. All right, so let's take these pieces. Let me get my magazine, my glue, and my paper. Oh, let me see what people are saying. Hey, Deborah, how are you doing? Okay, so Rose is asking me, did you make the bottom paper on your page? Yes, I did make. Are you talking about this? I did. This, I collaged a whole bunch of different things together and created this page. And that is in a printable packet, which I think was January, February. It might have been March's or February's. There's a link to my Etsy shop in all of my videos, and there will be a link in this video in a couple of hours after it gets up. Every 5 pages is $2.50, and you can download any of the months. You can download January, February, March, or April's. Woo. So after I get these glued down, we will do the giveaway. All right, I'm going to fold these up because there's nothing on the back page, so I don't have to cut them off. I can just fold them up and glue them, which will start another page. Okay. Let me get my hands. Anyone ask me other questions? Thanks, Mari. Mari says a very archaeological feel today. Thank you. Janice said, Angie article took your scissors. Just kidding. I was wondering what happened to my scissors. Thanks, C Rose. Thanks, Janice. Carolyn says, Angie, have you sent all the winnings out? I'm still waiting for 2 winnings. Yes, I sent out everything. And Carolyn, I think it was, I had to get your address because I thought I had your address to really put your stuff behind. So everything has been sent out. So you should be getting them any day. I just got everything sent out as of like Thursday, I think it was. I was waiting for different people's addresses. Oh, and that's the thing I want to say before we do the giveaway. This is what's been happening just because we're growing, you guys, as a community. So I used to know everybody's name with their name, with their YouTube name. Anyway, when you send me your address, when you go to the Etsy, when you go to my Etsy store and you send me your address, make sure you put your name, but also put your YouTube name. So put your real name, but put your YouTube name so that I can get things, so I can make sure that I get things sent out to the right people. So things got a little bit held up because I had people's YouTube names and then their real names, and I wasn't being able to match them up. So just make sure you do that, and then that way we don't, it keeps me straight. So this week I got a little bit held up because I had a couple situations like that, and I couldn't match up names with YouTube names. I was seriously confused. So and I wait until I get everyone's address, and then I make one trip for the week to the post office. So The less we can have confusion like that, the better. Then I can get things out a little bit quicker. Because otherwise, I'd be going to the post office like all the time. So I try to just do one trip. Plus my husband, he has, with his business, he has stuff that needs to be mailed out. So I try to get everything together and just make one big trip to the post office. So between my husband and everyone else getting their addresses and getting everything straight, I usually don't get to the post office until like maybe Thursday or Friday. So yeah, so Caroline, I just got everything out probably Thursday or Friday. I think it was Thursday. So let me know if you don't get your stuff, but you should be getting it soon. Yeah, I noticed that I was behind like by a lot on yours because we had that little bit of a mix-up. I was like, oh, sorry, Carolyn. All right, let me throw this in here. You know, this needs to be more deliberate about the ripping. Let's get this just more. There we go. I love the way these pages feel that I've jelly printed. They just feel so good. Paint, jelly printed pages just feel so good. All the layers of paint on paper. It just gives the paper like a really cool texture, a really cool feeling. I like it. Okay. There we go. Oh, I'm liking this. Oh, on this page, because this is cardstock right here that I did this jelly print on, I used Eileen's Tacky. And look, I still need more Eileen's Tacky, but that's how I glued this one down. It's probably my least favorite thing to glue down is cardstock. I always try to print things on paper, but I wanted to jelly print this. I love metallics on black paper, and I only had cardstock, so that's what I had to use. Okay, let me just glue this down a little bit better. Some Eileen's down there too. Okay, now glue yourself down. All right. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. I gotta do special giveaway here in just a second, guys. I'm gonna glue one more thing down. We're gonna glue this in the center. I love this circle. Isn't that cool? So I made like an old wall, and then this is a CD that I used for the circle, which I learned that technique with from Foil Arts. And actually, she didn't use a CD. She used like some type of plumbing parts. I forgot what it was. But anyway, I didn't have that, so I thought of using a CD to make my circle on the jelly plate. All right. Oh, I like this. And I have this little piece that I didn't have anything here for it. We'll throw a little bit of some Tim Holtz Distress ink on that. So this isn't done. I mean, I've got to do some mark making, some embellishing, possibly those stickers, maybe feathers. Sometimes I like to throw feathers into my work. So there'll be some other stuff added on here, but we're going to stop here because we need to do the giveaway. So this is where we're at with the 3rd page. And if you want to see how it turns out, you can always go to my Facebook and the Facebook group, our magical little place, and I'll have it there. I'll have it on my homepage. Foil Art, she has a Facebook group, and everyone's posting in there, especially with their 100 Days of Collage. So this will be in her group also. Make sure you guys go join Foil Arts, FROYLEARTS, Foil Arts. Her channel is great. She does a lot of work like this also. She's the one who's doing the 100 Days of Collage. You can join her Facebook group. So there we go. Patty says, PM Artist Studio just came out with a set of stencils in various size circle pieces. Oh, thank you. I'll have to check that out. Smart Artist Studio. Okay, very good. I love that. And then I can get different size circles because I really want some smaller circles also. I'm going to check that out today, Patty. Thank you so much. Yes, Thrifty 50, we're still on. We're about to do the giveaway. Yeah, Janice, thank you. Yeah, it's really cool. I have a few videos using that, using the DVDs or the CDs on the jelly plate. Let me see if anybody else has anything else. C Rose says that top paper is awesome. Thank you. Oh, Janice, you haven't won anything for 3 weeks? Girl, you were waiting like insanely for 3 months. Janice was winning every week for like, I swear, like 3 months. It was crazy. Yeah, Patty says it's hard to keep the real names and the screen names matched up. I know. It is really hard. Butterfly Mom says this has been today's been great. Good. Yay, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm just looking to make sure I didn't miss any messages from anybody. Let me just go up again. Okay. Okay. So I think I've read everything on here. Okay, so you guys, that is it for this today. This is the last page I ended up with, and I'm really, you know what? Some of my favorite pages are the ones that I kind of like don't even think about. And this page right here, I didn't think anything about it. I just put that stuff down so quick. And this is one of my favorite pages I've done today. I really like how this turned out. Anyway, okay, so let me close this up, put this on the ground, prepare. Let you guys know what's in the giveaway today. All right. Okay, always printables, right? Let me just find the printables of the month. What the heck are they? What did I do with them? Oh, they're in the other room. Okay, you guys, just a second. My printables that I need for this one are in the other room. Thanks, Sandra. Okay, just a second. I'll be right back, guys. Sorry. Oh, my legs. My legs. All right, you guys, I'm back. Sorry. Oh my God. I have a short in one of my extension cords and I keep hitting it. That's why the light in here keeps going in and out. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so this is the printables for this month. And you guys could win these. So, and also this is Mucha's work. But because it's public domain, I'm able to offer some of these in the printables of his work so that you can put these in your collages. So this is in the printables this month. Okay. All right. And then these are the jelly. I'm just going to go through them really quick. These are all jelly prints that I did. And they're all in the oranges and magentas. And I have a bunch of videos on using these. It was Orange Week a couple weeks ago with Froyle Arts. And because every week for the 100 Days of Collage, it's a different color. You don't have to do that color that week, but I did. And a lot of people were liking the orange and the magentas and all that. So I made this month's printable kit in oranges and magentas. These are some of my collages that I've created that you can download and use into your work. So I'm just going through these. A lot of people have seen these already, so that's why I'm going so quickly. Also, I'm not sending these out anymore. I created a Facebook group, but it really doesn't have a bunch of people in it. It just has my printables, and that's where you can go. I'll give you a code, and you can go there and download the printables for free. So if you want printables, what you'll need to do is just message me if you win. Just message me and on my Etsy and tell me that you won, and then I'll give you the information on how to get how to be able to download the printables for free. Okay, so that's one choice of winning of the prizes. So let me put that in here for printables. Okay, what else do we got? We have some adult coloring books, Wildlife, Desert Bloom. What else? Oh, I have these. Okay, then I have these still. No one's chosen yet. These are wall decals, and you can put 1.5. That's what you'll be sent together, and you can make a texture plate out of these. And they make really cool texture plates. They're wall decals that I got from Dollar Tree. And what I mean by texture plates is things like this. I took a book cover and I put 1.5 of those wall tiles on here, and you just stick them on here, and it makes a really cool texture plate for your jelly plate. So that's another thing you could win. Let me see what else. This is another one. 2 really cool notepads, and you'll win both of them. Killing It. And then this is just a beautiful turquoisey mint color. There's another thing you can win. Just a second. Let me see if there's anything, what else, but I got a couple more things. Just a second. Oh, I'm reaching down. It's just like killing my back. Okay. All right. Let me see what else I got going here. All right, and then this will be another set. This right here, which is so cool, you can color it, which is really cool. It's a notebook with, I'll give you another notebook. And this is another notebook, which is really, really cool. And you can color inside of it. This journal, it's a journal. This journal belongs to, and you can journal here and color it in here. So that'll be another one. Okay, so that'll be the winnings for today. Okay. So many choices, so little time. All right, so let me get a pen and paper out. And let me just say a couple of rules. I hate rules, you guys, but we got to have some. One number only. Don't do it until I say go. But one number only. If nobody gets the number, I will round up. Not down, but round up, like how you do in money. I'll round up, and whoever gets the closest number. Also, when I say it's closed, if a number comes in like 2 or 3, like 5 seconds later, it'll be accepted because there is a lag. Is there any other rules? I think that's everything. Oh, if you win the first time, you can't be in the one for the second time. Just so it's fair for everyone to so it's fair for everybody to have a chance of winning. I think that's it. Okay, just a second. I just got my glue brush all over the place. My glue brush fell and it just hit like everything in sight. Like that's a mess. Okay. All right, resolve that. All right, so let me look and see what anyone has anything to say really quickly to me. Yeah, not yet. Don't do any numbers yet, you guys. I didn't say go yet. I didn't say go yet. Let me just look really quick at the if anyone has anything they want to ask me. Okay. Yeah, if you don't have a printer, like Patty said, you could take the files and go to a print shop like Kinko's or Staples. But you know what a good thing is you can also just go to the library and print off at the library. Because let me just say it like this. The way, and the reason I did this is because, for one, my husband's like, girl, you're using way too much ink. So I had to figure out another way. But what it is you go, I created a Facebook group. Nobody's in the Facebook group. Okay. You go, what I do is if you win and you want the printables, message me and tell me that you, won the printables. Then what I do is, I tell you I give you the, Facebook group. You go over, I accept you for the Facebook group. You have like 5 days to print them off. And all it is copy and paste. So you just not copy and paste. You copy them or you not copy them. You save them, right click, you save them, and it saves it to your home computer. That's it. And then you can print them off from your computer. So you can do the same thing at the library and then print them off from there. But at least you can go on and just on your computer, I give you the directions how to right click and save them to your computer. Okay. And then from there you can print them, but you can do the same thing at the library. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start. Okay, so we have 20 people. Dang, we have 20 people in chat. That's awesome. Okay, so numbers 1 through 20, go. Oh, and it's whoever gets the number first. Okay, Janice, you won. Number 19. So Janice Craftamore is Janice. Janice, look. Number 19. And what was Janice saying? Janice was just saying, I haven't won for weeks. So Janice, let me put you down here. And Janice, what is your new thing? Janice Craftamore. That's the other thing I want to say. Sorry about that, you guys. I know everyone hasn't got their number out, but whoever gets the number first is who wins, and then I announce it right then. Okay? I know it's not fair. It seems like not fair because everyone hasn't got their number out, but whenever I see the number first, I call it right then. It's the easiest way for me to be able to find the number. Okay, Janice, what did you want? What did you want, Janice? Janice says she wants the wildlife coloring book. Okay. So what I'll do, where is it? There you go, Janice. This is yours. There's your name. I'll put that in there. And then I have your address, of course, Janice, already. So, all right, we're going to do one more giveaway. And again, that was one rule I didn't tell you guys in advance. Sorry. When, whoever gets the number first, I call it right then, even if other people haven't got their number up yet. So sorry about that, you guys. It's just easiest for me to be able to just sit there and look at the computer and call it when I see it. Okay, so we still have 20 people? Yep, we do. Okay, so here we go. 1 through 20, go. Okay, Jerry got it. Number 17. So right there, Jerry. So Jerry, what is your... I don't know how to say your first name. F-L-F-O-L. Let me get this right. F-O-L-A-U Rasha. Jerry. Okay, very good. So Jerry, what did you want? And Jerry, do you need me to go through things again, or do you know what you want? Okay, there's a little bit of an issue here. Carolyn says she was first. Okay, number 17. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back through. And let me look. Artsy Girl or Janice, if you guys could help me just confirm this. I have Jerry got the 17 first, but let me just go back and look. Yeah, Carolyn, I see that Jerry got it first, and then you had 17, 1, 2, 3, 4 times down. So Jerry was first, and I'm just gonna have Artsy Girl, can you help me confirm that? Okay, Patty's saying Jerry was first too. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Thanks, Patty, I appreciate it. Okay, just wanted to make sure. I always want to try to be fair, and I can make mistakes, so I just wanted to double check that. Sorry about that, Carolyn. Okay, so Jerry, what did you want to get? Okay, thanks, Artsy Girl. Thanks, Janice. No problem, Carolyn. Yeah, Kathy was just saying that sometimes you have to refresh, or it looks like your number's first. So, see, that's another thing. There's always these things. There's these lags, and sometimes, like she just said, you have to refresh your page. So, yeah, I never get upset with anybody because you know what? You're just doing what you know at the time. So we're all trying. No major. Okay, Jerry, what did you want? Okay, the journal. Jerry wants the journal. Okay, but which journal? Because Jerry, there's these two as a prize. Did I get that wet? Okay, no, I didn't. There's these two as a prize, and then there's these two journals. The green journals. Okay, great. So you get these two. You get both of them. I don't know if you knew that, but you get both. So I will. So Jerry, just to make sure I have your address, I might have it, but I'm not sure. Go to my Etsy shop, and there will be a clickable link below this video, or in any of my other videos. Click on the Etsy shop video, the Etsy shop link, and leave me your address, and give me your real name and then your YouTube name, just so I can make sure that I have both. Okay, you guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. You guys are awesome. You guys just show up every Sunday, and I just love you guys. Yay. All right, you guys. Love you guys. Love all of you guys. And I will talk to you guys next week, 2 o'clock Pacific time. Yeah, 2 o'clock Pacific time next Sunday. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys. Love you. Bye.